What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Change Up Podcast. Been a long time, huh? Long time since we've been back. But hey, here we are, and we're gonna give a lot of updates, right way updates. We're gonna talk about a few things in travel ball that I've noticed recently. I think that it's something that needs to be brought up. Nothing crazy. We're gonna have fun with it. Missed you guys. Glad y'all are back. Glad to be back. Pat was going on vacation on spring break. That's what people with money do. We've been playing a lot of ball. I think me and Pat have been playing every weekend. I've kind of taken over the 12U team. A lot of updates. So I guess we're gonna start with is Nashville. Nashville was the 8U national team. Actually, Pat and myself and Fabian, we all three were up there for that one. Started off the tournament, it was a rocky start. I think we lost the first game, and then after the first game, after that, it was a clean sweep. So it was cool. It was fun. Bryce Johnson got MVP, which was cool. He had a crazy weekend. I think he had like 20 or 25 putouts or something in left center. Threw two kids out. It was crazy actually that he did that. He's a good player. He's a really good player. So congratulations to him on that. And then the next weekend we were in Gardendale, and that was my first weekend with the 12-year-old team. And we was the only ones that kind of came up with the victory in the championship, the Shamrock Championship. So Pat, you can wear that like a freshly knit sweater, bro. First one back. Oh, man, here he comes. Here we go.
Your trip don't count, man.
This man talking about he's tired. He don't want to get on the mic. Here he is.
Hello.
It's me. But no, that 12U bunch was good. It was fun. That was the first time I had them. I didn't know any of those kids going in. We had a situation where we needed an emergency coach to step in, and that was fun. It was cool. Had some really good players on that team. The center fielder Allen, Pat, he was on the Venezuelan national team.
Center fielder for
the 12U on my team.
I haven't met him.
Man, he's little, bro, but dude can play. But he played first base for them. Thought that was weird, but he's good though. He played center field for me. Good arm. Hits lead off. He dropped a bunt down this weekend. I swear, if this is the foul line, bro, I just told Noah Ford's dad, like, this dude can bunt. And he dropped down a bunt, and I swear it rode the line all the way to the bag, bro. I was like, dang, all right. But then the following weekend was spring break, and the 8U select team played. And we went to, where was that? Cahaba Heights? Vestavia?
Is that where you got put out at?
I gotta ring it up.
Oh, okay, I was just trying to see.
You should try to see. You couldn't remember which one it was.
I was on vacation.
Dementia. Yeah. I know that's real. Yes, I did get put out of that. And I'm going to give you a brief little rundown of that whole situation. So, runner on first base, line drive hit to the first baseman. He catches it, but then he blatantly drops it, which is number one. You can't do that. Secondly, when he picked the ball up, he tagged the runner that was on first, but never touched the base, which means in return, the guy that hit the line drive should have been safe because he never touched the base or never touched him. Well, the umpire seemed to think that he touched the base, and I said, Whoa, time. Say, man, he didn't touch that base, correct? He didn't do that. Yes, he did, sir. He touched the base. I saw him touch the base. No, sir, he did not. Yes, sir, he did. Okay, all right. Well, let's go up here and see why this run that you got taken off the board, why it's not on the board, why it's not back on the board. So we walk up there. Well, the parents that we got, they gonna get crunked a little bit, and they said, we got the video of right here on Game Changer. I said, let me see this video. I didn't even let the kid even get close to touching the base because he was not even close to the bag in the first place. He ran like in front of the bag to go tag Christian or whoever's on first. I can't remember. Christian was the one that hit it. So anyway, I said, hey man, you need to look at this video. Yeah, I don't care what the video says or shows. Okay, all right, cool. So what are we about to do about this call? Well, it's a judgment call. I said, well, I guess you just got bad judgment, man. Like that tone. He said, well, I got really good judgment right now. You're gone. I said, oh, you want me to put on a show? And for 8U coach pitch, you're tough to throw me out of an 8U coach pitch game because you were wrong and I'm questioning you about it. And so he went on and I was like, man, look, I'm going to go over here and stay on this gate. I'm not leaving the complex. And I'm going to watch the rest of this game. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, we ended up getting beat by 1 run. So like you took the run off the board, you made the wrong call, and we got beat by 1 run. It's on you, buddy. It's on you. That's why all umpires, including EJ Harris, y'all are no good. I'm just playing EJ. I love you, bro. I'm just kidding. And then so this past weekend, Gardendale again, and AU National. Y'all did y'all's thing. That was a crazy weekend though, because y'all were across the complex. I had my 12s on the other side. Then I had the 9s and the 11s over there with me. So Fabian was bouncing back and forth just to check, and so I stayed over there on our side the whole time. But that was a good tournament. The 9s I think they got second place in theirs actually.
I think so.
The 11s got beat by a good team. The Hewitt Trustful team was a pretty good squad. And y'all beat who in the championship game of y'all's? Was it Hewitt? HBC?
It wasn't Trustful got beat.
Oh, okay. I can't remember who it was. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember who it was.
Who did Bryce used to play for?
The Dogs. Let's see, y'all played the first game. 17 baseball?
No, we beat them too.
I don't remember who it was.
Something elite.
Shelby Elite?
No. It might have been Shelby Elite.
I think it was Shelby Elite actually.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. And that was a PG event too, correct? It was last weekend was a PG event.
It was a PG event.
And Bryce Johnson got another MVP.
Yes, he did.
He played really well apparently from what I heard. I also heard that Caleb Howard had a good weekend.
Caleb had a great weekend.
That either one of them could have really got the MVP. So that's good job on both of their parts. Both really good players. And so moving forward with the national team, bro, y'all got or I guess I keep saying y'all like because I guess this weekend just threw me off, but I guess we are about to enter to the equalizer.
Yes. Yes.
Where that young fella gets on the mound and throws the ball himself to somebody.
It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be fun. It really is, but it's going to be extremely frustrating when we're either playing a team that is walking the world or our guys walking the world. But I'm going to tell you something. We won't get but about a quarter of a mile around the world before we go get him and put somebody else in. Like, we ain't. Oh, yeah. I can't. Like, Fabian's that way. I think you're the same way. Like, I can't stand there and watch. And plus, you don't want to do that to a kid. Just learn how to pitch. Because that will demoralize them and they won't want to pitch anymore. Yeah, so I think you get them up there. If they're doing well, let them ride for a minute. But if they start struggling, just go and get them out. Yeah. Because it's going to be brand new and the parents are going to be freaking screaming and hollering and all that. Because you throw the ball over the plate. No, well, hold on. That's what you don't say. And so that's one thing I do want to touch on real quick while I'm talking about that is one thing that I tell my teams, like in college and high school kids, is never say these two things. Throw strikes and don't walk them. Or no walks. What do you think he's up there trying to do? Walk them and throw balls? So why you want to sit there and say, throw strikes? No. Like, encourage him. Don't even, like, if I'm a pitcher nowadays, because I hear it all the time at fields. Like, every time. You think I'm up here trying to throw balls? You think I'm up here trying to walk this guy? Like, come on, man. Like, so I tell all my high school kids, like, man, just don't, especially if you're playing defense for them or you're in the dugout, like your teammate, hey, man, no walks. Come on. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you say, hey, man, come on, you got it right here. Come on, let your defense work behind you. Say positive things.
Yeah, especially now because they 8.
Yeah, bro, they're just learning, like literally just learning. But it's a lonely world out there on that little anthill. Like, by yourself, everybody's watching you. Oh, snap, I just threw another ball.
Dude, where did little baby mound came from on the field we was on last night?
So, bro, 2 weeks ago, I was out there early. And Leo was out there. And Maxwell said, I got you a mound out there. I'll let it look like this. Like, where? He said, right there. I said,
that's a footstool.
I said, but like, how do you pitch on that? I was asking Leo, I was like, bro, how are you pitching on this? He was like, you know how Leo is. Leo pitch on the counter over there if he has to. Like he's just Leo. With the Apple Watch on, bro. That was so funny. I told his mom, I said, he's out there checking his heart rate after he does a pitch, ain't it? Throw a pitch, that's accurate, right on time. You know, are you gonna call him, Ma? You gonna call him? See, hey, baby, you okay out there? But no, that little mound is like tiny though. For real, it's funny. So then moving into this weekend, we got 8U in Calera. We got 10U is in Alabaster, I do believe, and then you got 11U and my 12U. We're going to be in Oxford. So This is U trip this weekend. Good to get back on the diamond, especially with my 12U bunch. We struggled a little bit throwing strikes last weekend, which hurt us. So the get back is for real. So we have a pretty good. I think we got a pretty good squad this weekend too. You know, we're always short about 5 kids, so we always have to grab a couple. So we can grab a couple of the national kids from 11U. So it'll be good. It'll be good to get those kids up.
The 7's going to be somewhere.
Yeah, they are going to be somewhere. Is it select or national?
The national.
Oh, okay.
This is their third weekend.
They going to Auburn?
No. I don't know where they going.
That's that preseason NIT, or that preseason. That's the NIT, PG NIT.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if they were the only ones that stayed in it or not. But I haven't seen the schedule out on anything.
No, me.
I'm not sure what it is. So yeah, it'll be good to get back out there with them though. It's been cool, I guess. Last weekend, I know there was a lot of kids in that 9U dugout, which was wild. And when you got that many kids in the dugout at that age, it's hard to like control them because they're gonna get bored, you know. But it was cool to have all the coaches there. Was my thing. Like on the East Quad over there, where there were fourplex fields at Gardendale. It was like me, EJ, Trey, Eric, Kobe. It was all of us were over there, and so it was cool to have like everybody in the dugout right there, and we were all giving a little piece of advice. That was neat. I think the kids enjoyed that too.
Yeah, it was a bunch because I watched the first 2 games.
Yeah, it was cool. And DJ, so EJ, DJ,
Yep.
Trey, myself, Eric. It was cool. It was nice. It was fun. I think the kids enjoyed it. You know, and the thing I like about it too is those kids on the 10U or the 9U national team, they're getting to play positions that they maybe don't play on their team.
Yeah.
Like Lennox. I don't think Lennox has played shortstop this year at all.
He played when
for the national team. I don't think he's always played third.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when did he go. He played short once or twice.
Yeah, but it's not like a lot though, is it? Like because he typically plays third, so it's good. He played there, I think, most of the weekend last weekend, which is good. I mean, because it makes him more versatile.
You got an equalizer right there too, though.
That's a fact.
The back clean.
Fact. Like 100%. And you also have Lennox who throws 117 off the mound. But I think he got touched up a little bit this weekend, which is good for him. Like they need to have that. I firmly believe it. Like my guy that I had, William Ops, he's from Montgomery. He throws pellets, but this kid hit one literally over the tent fence, then over the regular fence, and one hop the dumpster. But he probably has never had that happen to him before. But you need that. Like I gave up some of the longest home runs I've ever given up in my life in pro ball, but I needed it. You know, it humbles you a little bit. It makes you realize, okay, if I do this long enough, I'm gonna give up some home runs, bro. Because I'd never given up many home runs.
You had you hit a home run while I was gone.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Mason Ferris left the yard, and which was cool to see, bro. Because
huge.
He's had a rough year just because it's new for him. He hadn't had the coaching. We've been trying to make some changes with him because his swing has not been where it should be.
Mm-hmm. And
so to see him get that and hit it in dead center, like literally into the trees, like in the middle of the trees, was fun. That was cool. That's probably the fastest I've ever seen him run when he ran around the bases. And he had the biggest smile on his face, and it was cool because I just got all over him probably 2 innings before that because he just didn't throw the ball. He didn't throw the ball from the outfield.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you were 6'3" at 8 years old. You need to throw the baseball. Like, let it go. Trust it. And so it was cool to see him do that, man. And I know his mom and dad were happy for him, and of course we were too. So the topic that I want to talk about, and it's going to be short, sweet, but it's something I think needs to be said. And the reason I got to this is because it's nothing that happened on our team or anything like that. But I was just on. This was actually Saturday morning before the tournament. I had just gotten up and I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw this post that said, long story short about the post, it was a post that said, my kid played for XYZ organization and they did this, and this. I just wanted to let everybody know that they did this and that I wouldn't trust my kids to go play there and blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there going, the whole time I'm reading that post, it was a long post. The whole time I'm sitting there reading it, it's like, man, why do parents why do they want to attack the organization or the coach? Like, what are you getting from that? Are you going to be satisfied that like, oh, this one kid that his parents are
Yeah.
my friends, they're not going to go play with them anymore because everybody else is going to look at that and go, man, they're crazy. They're the problem.
Yeah.
You know, like it makes you look dumb when you do that. And the other thing I thought of was like, how many times have you ever, and I've been doing it 15 years, you've been doing it forever too. I've never been on social media and saw an organization or coach blast a single kid and their parents out on a post like that.
No, I haven't seen that.
I've never seen it, but you always see the parents blasting the organization or the coach. But my question is like, what are you gaining? Like, because people who know ball are gonna see that post and go, man, look at how dumb these folks right here look, man. Like this is crazy. And they were mad over like uniforms or something. Probably because their kid's name went on the back or something crazy. You know, they're into telling. But it's like why like I don't understand. Like, do you go to practice if your kid's not playing like it, or the position you think they should play, is it because you don't go to practice? Do you not go see them practice?
That'd be huge.
Do you show up for practice? When you come to practice, do you practice hard?
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on in the game off of the things that we practiced that week before? Like this for me, like for my team, 12U, I have about 4 kids that come to practice every week. Like how are we supposed to grow as a team and get better? You can't. Now Kobe has, you know, he has about probably 8 or 9 or 10 of his, and I understand that school ball's going on, which none of them play yet. Some of the 12s may, depending on because what are you, sixth grade? You're 12, I guess.
Yeah, but you know, some of them might be.
Yeah. Some
birthday next.
True. So I understand there's things that happen, and people got jobs and all that stuff, but to not come to practice at all, and then on the weekend, somebody that plays your position was at practice, and you want to get mad because your son ain't playing. Like, hold up, bro. Like, that's like a head scratcher. Like,
yeah,
that don't even make walking around sense. And so, because I've had teams before where a kid, I didn't take him out in the middle of the inning, but I took him out the next inning, and then mom or dad's mad, and so they leave after the game's over instead of finishing out the tournament. And I'm like,
you can't do that.
I'm like, yo, like, first of all, you're taking your kid who probably doesn't want to leave. You're taking him because you're mad. Your kid's not mad, but you're mad. The second thing is you quit on you had your son quit on a team that he didn't want to quit on, but you made him look like the quitter.
Yeah.
So you embarrassed him. The third thing is there's an entire day of baseball left. So what does this one game mean? Nothing. Like, it's a pool play game. Yeah, we want to win all games, but how do you know he wasn't lined up to pitch the next game?
Yeah.
Now you'll never know. Or like, what about the situation of the game? What if there was a situation where I needed a kid to hit in this spot instead of your son, and just not taking anything away from him, but what if that's the case? Like, there's a whole lot of things. People, I swear, parents just think you do stuff egregious towards their kid.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, you don't like my kid. No, that's not true. Like, you're on the team. Like, you've paid your money. Like, I don't dislike anybody on the team. If I didn't dislike you just wouldn't make the team.
Just make the team.
Yeah. So like that's one thing that just bothers me. I've seen it with other teams too. Like their kids after the game, like you'll see them grabbing their backpack. Their team's going this way, but they're going this way. And mom and dad just up there politicking. Everybody can politic too.
Yeah.
We leaving. He ain't playing. He got little Johnny up there playing his position. Man, come on, bro. Yeah, see, you gotta go. You can go. We just got better since you left because now you've shown your true colors.
Yeah.
We just got better. But that just I just never understood it, bro. So I've been thinking about it. Anytime somebody makes one of those posts, I'm gonna comment on it. Have you ever had an organization say anything bad about you? Or do they just kind of let that go or handle it one-on-one like an adult? That's how you should handle it.
Yeah.
But like, I have a 24-hour rule, which I think everybody at kid pitch level and up should. The coach pitch, they're not. There's whatever. If you're mad because your kid's not playing, he's probably gonna get rotated in.
That's right. We still got the same 24 hours.
Yes, bro. There's a 24-hour rule.
Now.
Like, yeah,
you'll come across better.
Cooler heads prevail.
Yeah. Like,
just chill. Because if you come at me like this and we've lost that game over here, bro, And you come and talk about, well, I ain't getting a plan. Well, let me tell you something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's talk right here, right now. So, that's been, ever since I saw that post last weekend, dude, that has just ate me alive. Like I told Noah Ford's dad about it that morning. I told his mom about it. I told a couple of Cameron Brown's dad about it. I'm like, let me tell y'all what I saw this morning.
Yeah.
It just had me all fired up. But no, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's never made sense. Masters this week.
Yeah. Started today.
What did someone say to me on the telephone today? Good for you. I'm so happy for you. Oh, that's what type of time. That's what type of time we're on.
Oh.
Cool.
Hi.
You dismissed. Yesterday was completely dismissal. Name will remain disclosed at the moment. But yeah. Scotty's in the top.
Signed a non-disclosure.
Yeah, non-disclosure. Because it will be after your position next.
Yeah.
Non-disclosure has been signed. We will get back to that later. We will fill y'all in on that later.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, gotta let you know. Gotta let y'all know about that one. Let's see. Bentley turned 11 months Friday. That's crazy to think about. He'll be a year old May the 3rd. That's wild, bro.
May the 4th be with you.
Facts. That is so real. Dude, it's crazy. He's so chunky, man. Like,
that's a Sunday too, right?
It is a Sunday. He was born on Saturday last year. Yeah. Because we were playing Mountain Brook last year at home on that Saturday.
Okay.
When I was fixing to try to sprint from the hospital.
Does the playoffs start?
Huh?
Playoffs start?
Playoffs start next weekend. It'll be next weekend because they got, I think Gardner may play Parker or Minor or one of them to end the year for senior night because it's usually John Carroll, which is this weekend, and then they'll have one more, and that'll be the senior night, and then the following week will be playoffs. But they'll walk into the second round, and then after that, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen after that, but they're getting in the playoffs. Should every year. Should be in the second round every year. And then the past few years before that, it was Hazel Green. I think it might be Coleman this year. So good luck.
Yeah, I don't know how Coleman is. They got these things.
They're back. Yeah, I don't think they're good as like they have been in the past, but they're not
bad,
dude. Like last year or the year before, bro, it's the worst Coleman team. Patterson told me that's the worst team he's had in his 20 however many years of coaching. He said they just don't know. He's high strung. He's like they just don't know baseball. Like I don't understand how you don't know baseball. And I'm like, because you got all them teams that just like are draft ready. Like not everybody's that way, dog.
Yeah.
But Patterson's a heck of a coach. He does whatever. Well, the thing I like about him is whatever his team is really good at, that's what they're going to do that year. Like Hartzell, for example. Hartzell's always known they're going to have guys that throw hard, and guys that hit the ball a long way, and they're going to play really good defense. That's if you can do those things right there, you can play for Hartzell.
Yeah.
But Coleman is like they'll have a small ball team one year. They'll have a team that can hit the long ball. They'll have a team that just plays straight up baseball. They have a team that can lay. I mean, the guys that can throw gas. They have guys that all kind of stuff. So that's the cool thing about them. But back to the Masters real quick. We got Roy leading in the lead, which is wild. One of my picks. Scotty in the top 10, another one of my picks. Matt Fitzpatrick, another one of my picks in the top 10. Schauffele, top 10, another one of my picks. I think 4 of my 6 are in the top 10.
Right.
So, I mean, y'all playing with me and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, how I feel to be back. You took 4 weeks off.
Dude, it feels good to be back for real. But it's just we couldn't make it work. We couldn't make a lineup. You had a lot going on. Connect Pro is on the Apple Store.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that next time.
Next time we're talking about that because we got to talk about it. Because some of you guys it may be helpful for y'all.
Yeah, I gotta get it on an Android.
Yeah,
I'm almost done.
I think we may have a whole episode about it. Really, just to kind of introduce it to people so that they can understand how it works. Because there might be somebody out there that might hit you up and need it.
We'll do it on a different day.
For sure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for listening. Glad to be back. See y'all next week. Peace.